Built on a budget, yeah, that's my style. Down the stretch of rides, got the crowd going wild. Carburetors humming, wheels spinning in the dirt. Fuel injected pride, yeah, I make it work. Check my channel, watch it grow. DIY king with the budget flow. Grease stained hands, but my rides still glow. Built on a budget, yeah, that's how I roll.
Built on a budget. He's showing up on the scene. Look at that money shot. Huh? Just when y'all thought Built was gone, Built back. Yes, sir. Look, I'm back with another video today. It might be a little shorter than yesterday, but let's check this out. Y'all see all of this stuff right here on my truck, and really this ugly back there. I want to try to do something to get that off, and so and it's like that on the other side. I had this real bright idea to go down to Harbor Freight and get this body conditioner thing. I'll tell y'all the real name in a minute, to try to make it happen. And so they was on sale for about $140. So I'm sitting here and I'm saying, man, look, I know I'm built on a budget and everything, but like I tell y'all, being on a budget don't never mean cheap. It just means that sometimes, you know, the money that you save is the money that you can spend somewhere else. So let me show y'all something. Now, I know a lot of people got these, right? I know Jeremy or JG Innovation Garage LLC from the Peach capital of the state, baby. He did a lot of lives, and he showed some of y'all that watches his channel also how he worked with it, and cleaned off this Pontiac quarter pounder, and TJ Box Chevy. He got one, and I know he used it. So I said I would need me one, and like I said, I looked them up this morning, and they was on sale for like $139.99. So I figured, well, Built, you got to have one. Ain't no need of you crying. Just make it happen, right? So I went down to Harbor Freight this morning, and little do I know, when I walked in, let me show y'all what Built found. See, it's one thing to be called Built on a budget. It's another thing to be called Built on a budget with the blessing of the Lord on you. You can't beat the blessing of God. God blessing, man, can take you places your money can't even take you. Believe those parts. Hey, Mr. E, believe those parts. You like that, don't you? Let me show you what I did. Y'all see that? And then they say open box. And the lady told me, matter of fact, we just marked this thing down again today. Let me see what the deal is. Now, this morning when they came in, they had it marked at $89.99, right? Because the lady said they just marked it down again today. And then, Built on the budget, purposed in his heart, I'm going to get me one, and I'm willing to pay $140. That was just my mindset. So, somebody in the spirit realm say, hey, Built coming down here, and you know that we want to bless them. And you see it, well, I done told us part of the 7 off. $71.99. I'll take it. I take it. Yetter. Yetter. I take it. So I asked the lady, I said, ma'am, I said, why is this marked down? She said, because it's an open box, which the sticker said. She said, this was not a customer return. This was actually one that we used on the counter, right? And so she said, it ain't never been out the store. She said because if it had been out the store, we would have sent it back. So let me just see what's all in this box. Well, they got the wheel on it. And if you look at the gap in between the wheel and the shield, that wheel is still brand new. Like, it's a little dusty right there. And it's got the handle on it, okay? The handle that go up there. This is the handle. So, if I would have got a brand new one for $140 and I stuck it on my door one time, what would it have been? It would have been used, right? So, what I done was I went on and told the lady that I would take it and I would make it work for me. $71. By the time they'd have added tax to $139.99, it'd have been about $143, something like that, $144. Hey, I ain't doing the math for y'all guys. Y'all know it would have been more than what I paid for it. So I got it, and I'm gonna put the little screws in it, and I put the handle on it, and then I'm gonna show you what I got. All right. Okay, family, listen. Let me let y'all be a part of this bill, man. Okay, let me give y'all some opportunity to tell me what would you do, and let me see what the masses is gonna say. So stand by. Okay. The question I want to ask y'all guys. Y'all see them push bars on the front of my bumper? Now this truck is gonna be lowered, and it's gonna be very similar to this truck, right? I might go down just a tad lower, front and back, but that is gonna be pretty much the profile that I'm gonna have on my truck, right? Now, take this in consideration. These push bars in the front, should I remove them for a cleaner look, or should I leave them on there? That's the question of the day. And I'm putting it out there for everybody, man, that watch this video, that comment to my channel. I want to see what y'all say, and then I'll make my decision. But let me hear from y'all, okay? All righty. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the tool do work. Uh-oh, that joker there ain't even tight. I better do something about that before I go to work. Y'all, let me tighten this thing up right quick. Okay, let me show y'all. It do work. Variable speed. Okay, as a disclaimer, I'm not really getting ready to sand this door all the way down, because my daughter here to take me out to lunch, and I don't really need to get dusty, and I don't have on all of my PPE that I need. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of it just to see how it works. So let's get ready to rumble. I'm gonna do this a little bit. Just like I thought. That's body filler. Man, I wonder if this body filler. This is a 40 grit that I'm using, and my main thing was I wanted to knock this stuff off. I need to see what it is I got up under here, and then I got to make some decisions once I find out. Now, I don't really want to be too aggressive with this because I'm not really set up to do this today. I'm just trying to show y'all this thing in action, and then off camera, when I'm prepared, I may do this whole door so I can actually see what it is. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit more, okay? You don't want that mess to get too hot, Bo, because if it do, you create another problem. I'm gonna tell you what, boy, this heifer heavy. Either that or built ain't as strong as he thought he would. But I'm gonna do another couple of minutes of it, and then I'm gonna end this video right here where it's at. And alright, I'm gonna turn y'all off for right now, and then I'll turn y'all back on when I'm ready. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, So what y'all think, man? That's too far. What that look like to y'all? Huh? Hey, and I was really surprised that at the bottom of these doors, okay, hold up. I gotta put my legs up. There we go. At the bottom of these doors, look at that. I see a little spot right there. Y'all see that spot? Right there. But for the most part, it's a pretty good door. I got to still get up around there. But what I'm going to do, I'm waiting on Mama to get home. What we're going to do next is I got to go get me a can of that, right? So I can put some of that on there, because I definitely don't need it to start rusting. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Now, I'm going to do this just because I can. I'm going to hit that spot right there just to see how much Bondo is in there. I got the piece that will fix that, and it'll go all the way up to that body line, right? But I need to see how much Bondo that is in there, and then I turn y'all back on. Okay, y'all seen that spot, right? Look at it. I don't know why they put as much Bondo in there as they did. Maybe that's what it took to get it, you know, straight. I don't know. But it ain't that much. So listen, my review on that tool, I spent $71, well, $74 with tax in that tool. You know how many pieces of sandpaper it would have took me, and how long it would have took me to cut through all of that mess right there? A whole lot. So I'm gonna call it a win-win for the day, and hopefully I can get my stuff and get some, when I say my stuff, that stuff right there, and get some on it before it get too dark and cold this afternoon. But yeah, there you have it, people. And I'm gonna let it lay right there. All right, peace.